Hi, boys and girls. On your test that you took on Friday, almost everybody also missed the other fraction question, which was question 8. And so I want to go over that kind of question with you. And just like I said for question 4 video, I'm going to give you questions after you do these 2 videos to see if you really do finally have it and you can figure out a couple of fraction questions completely on your own. All right, so let's hit it. All right. Mina has 1/3 quart of orange juice. She wants to split it so that she drinks an equal amount at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How much of a quart can she drink at each meal? All right. How much of a quart can she drink at each meal? See the question? So let's go and write the question. How can we rephrase that? How much of a quart? So let's say amount of a quart she can drink at each meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's 3 meals. All right, so let's go back and put our question in. Amount of quart at, I'm going to say instead of each, at 1 meal, right? We need to say amount of a quart at 1 meal. Because we want to know how much she can have at breakfast, how much she can have at lunch, and how much she can have at dinner. Keep in mind that's 3 meals, right? Because breakfast, lunch, plus dinner is 3 meals. I'm going to add that note to myself right there. Now let's go back and take a peek at the problem again. She has 1/3 quart of orange juice. Let's put that in our notes. Has 1/3 quart. Right? Then it says she wants to split it. Ooh, that word split. That sounds like dividing to me. So split between 3 meals. Okay, so this really does sound like a dividing problem, but let's go ahead and draw the picture. All right, it says she has 1/3 quart, so let's model 1/3, right? 1/3 quart, she has it right there. See that? Right there, that's 1/3. And then she's gonna split that up with 3 meals, so 2 lines, right? 1 line, 2 lines. And now remember, whenever we do that, we have to do it to all the sections. All right, I know that doesn't look even, but we did do it right. So we're looking for just this one right here. I'm going to color that really, really, really dark. So that is 1 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1/9. So it looks like she will be able to drink 1/9 of a quart at breakfast and 1/9 of a quart at lunch and 1/9 of a quart at dinner. Now remember, this does look very much to me like we're dividing. So let's go over and do the dividing and see if that really does work. All right, so she has 1/3 of a quart of juice and it split it up. So we're going to divide it between 3 meals. And remember, when we're dividing, we keep, we change, we flip. Keep the 1/3, change the division into times, and flip. And then just multiply across. 1/9. And we get the exact same answer. So this literally was a division problem. All right, now let's go back and do the other practice problem and just make sure we're super ready. So in this one, Sari has 1/4 quart of orange juice. She wants to split it so that she drinks an equal amount at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How much of a quart can she drink at each meal? How much of a quart can she drink at each meal? All right, so this is the exact same kind of problem. Let's do it exactly the same way. How much of a quart can she drink at 1 meal, right? Remember to change your each to 1. Amount of quart for 1 meal, right? For 1 meal, because each we always change to 1. All right, so now let's go back and see how many quarts she had. She had 1/5 of a quart to start. 1/5. And she again was splitting it up between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Split between 3 meals. All right, so it looks as though we would do it the same way. We would make our little man to show a fifth. There you go. There's 1/5, and we'd be splitting 1/5, right, like that. So that means this would be split into 3, this would be split into 3, as well as this, and as well as this. And it's just one of those, just one. So 1 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1/15. There you go. And then if we do the division the same way, we would be doing 1/5 divided by 3. All right, keep, change, flip. 1/5, keep that, change, and flip this. 1 times 1 is 1, and 5 times 3 is 15. So our answer would be 1/15. All right, get ready to go back to your Google Classroom and try some problems on your